So if you know anything about me, you know I absolutely love franchise mode in Madden. I've been playing it since Madden '02, and just here's a quick example of the fact that yes, I play franchise mode probably 90% of my life. And even until July, August time, because when I'm recording videos, editing videos, or whatever, I like to play franchise mode in the background. And yes, I'm Ryan Hoff because, David Hasselhoff. What? Listen, this video is not, in fact, I've made my last name Hoff. No, but as you guys can see, yeah, I put up some crazy stats. Best quarterback of all time, around 50,000 yards in like 6 seasons. EA Sports actually upgraded Madden 24's franchise mode. So I want to talk about all the upgrades today, really break them down, really talk about it. Now, I did play the beta, the Madden 24 franchise beta, and I didn't really go too into all these different modes, so it's interesting. Like, yes, I tried out the trading system where you can trade now 6 trade slots. I didn't realize all the other things, though. So let's go through each one and talk about it. So first one we have here is a training camp has been added. Now, keep in mind the beta comes out and then the full game comes out. So you might not, stuff in the beta might not be in the beta and might be in the full game. I have not seen the training camp, though. That is interesting. I mean, I did I think 15 seasons when I did play the beta, and there was never a training camp. So that's nice. So you can actually go through with your players and, see what's going on and actually know more about your players. Because in all honesty, a lot of time when you're playing franchise mode, it's just really boring when it comes to, other than your star players, unless you have a first round pick, your other guys, kind of pointless. And yes, while you might, if you have a hidden potential guy, you might go for him and, watch him elevate throughout his career. But unless he's like a hidden potential guy, if he's a bronze and let's say he's like a 70 or a 60, you don't really care about him. So it's going to be interesting to see if maybe with training camp you can get more, XP toward those players to level them up a tad bit faster. The second one here is obviously, yes, 6 trade slots instead of 3. This is kind of broken, but at the same time, it's kind of realistic. Like, for example, so now with the 6 trade slots, you also can trade 3 years worth of first round picks, or 3 years worth of picks in general. It used to be only 2. You can now trade 3. In reality, if you trade, 4 or more first round picks, you can get anyone in the NFL, which I don't think is as realistic as it should be. Like, for example, if I trade 6 first round picks, I can go get Patrick Mahomes. I got in one franchise, I had him. I had another franchise where I got Jay Jettis for 6 first round picks. And don't get me wrong, 6 first round picks is a lot of picks, right? It's a lot of potential to be amazing. But for the Chiefs to be like, yep, we'll give up Patrick Mahomes for 6 chances at, really good players, I don't know if I agree with that. They would accept that in any way. Jay Jettis, it's possible, but even then, I don't think they would. So I wish there was a little bit more realism to that. The trading system in Madden has always been broken, if we're being honest. Now, they did add another new feature, which is a trade difficulty slider. So it's either easier or harder, depending. So that does let you be able to kind of make more realistic trades. But there's not really any fine line / system. It's kind of either it's impossible, or it's very possible, or it's Madden 12 online. You play Madden 12 online franchise, you could trade literally the worst player in the league for the best player in the league, and they accept it within seconds. That's how bad it was. The offline franchise was the best franchise. By far, Madden 12 offline franchise, best franchise ever made. Online was trash. Ability to restructure contracts, I do like this. And what this means is that, yes, you're able to, for example, let's say you have a player, I want to say Jay Jettis, Aaron Donald, right? And you want him to take a pay cut. You can click on the player, say restructure, and it doesn't let you choose how much you want to restructure it. It doesn't let you break it down, but it gives you like, okay, this is the player's going to be making 7 million less. And it doesn't let them deny it or accept it. Like, it just does it. Like, it doesn't let the player say, like, oh, no, I disagree with this. It's like, okay, it happened. When in real life, you know, if you say that, the player is going to probably fight back, possibly. The talent tree expansion, I have never gotten too much in the talent tree and spending your coach points, but it is expanded. I will say it's upgraded. New 99 overall club draft prospects. I did not see anything about that, and when I played, that wasn't there, so that's kind of cool. Injury prone draft prospects. See, I'm iffy about this one. Because, well, yes, that's cool because realistic, let's be honest, Tua came into the league injury prone. But other than a concussion, Tua's never been injured. So, I hope when they do this, isn't like too overdone. Where it's like, okay, you know, this guy, oh, he's injury prone. Alright, cool. 3 of the first 4 seasons, he's hurt every single game. Like, I just hope it's not too overdone. There is a happy balance, that's happy medium I feel like they gotta hit. But it's EA Sports, and they never hit anything happily. So, I don't know if I like that concept. Revamped progression and regression sliders. That's been broken for years. I highly doubt they're gonna make it actually work. This is something I'm actually interested in. Ability to do a snake draft, fantasy draft. So, you know, you usually with a fantasy draft, you're playing a Madden franchise. It goes 1 to 32, right? The first 30, well, actually, yeah, 1 to 32. So the first 32 picks, and then it's 1 to 32 over and over and over again. Well, with a snake draft, you don't play fantasy football. It's you if you get the first pick, you don't pick again until the second round, last pick. So that's how the snake draft works. So if you have the 32nd pick, you also then get the 33rd pick. You get back, you know, it's 10, I think it's 10, 11, and then so on and so on. So you get back-to-back picks. I like that. That's actually a really cool feature that should have been Madden for a long time ago. The ability to trade picks that are 2 years away instead of just 1. It's actually 3 years away. It's not just 2. It's 3 years away. Which is cool. Cooldowns and play call limits are now decided by user instead of being a universal setting. That's nice. New uniforms, team relocations, including out-of-country locations. That is true. That's also nice. There's a lot of new locations. And you can bring the Oilers back, which the Tennessee Titans just did. So I guess it doesn't matter at that point. But listen, okay? Because I've seen a lot of people comment this on Twitter, and a lot of people talk trash about it on Twitter, and say, like, well, this should have been in the game 5 years ago. EA Sports brings in stuff 20 years late, 10 years late, 15 years late. And yeah, it's true. A lot of this stuff they brought in, you know, way later than they probably should have. They add stuff that, you know, we should have gotten so long ago, and we now get it now, and it's like, what the heck? Like, we should have gotten this already. But at the end of the day, you know, we can't do anything about that, right? When it comes to EA Sports, they do what they do. So at the end of the day, I'm just happy it's now in the game, okay? That's how I look at it. I'm just happy now that we have it. I know we should have gotten it before, but guess what? You can't change that, right? You can't stress over something that you can't change. So you can't change EA Sports being slow and awful, and nothing we do is going to change that. So we just got to be thankful when they do give us it, and we're like, okay, that's nice. That's cool, right? It is what it is. We can be mad about it, or we can just be happy that's now in the game, right? So that's kind of how I look at it. But overall, very much a W franchise updates. They finally actually updated franchise mode, and I actually freaking love it. Shout out to them for that. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.